Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Cobra Kai crossover Samantha Larusso. If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collector. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Alright, so here we have a closer look at the packaging. You can see it says Power Rangers Cobra Kai Lightning Collection right there in the front. We've got more Samantha Larusso Pink Mantis Ranger. Nice painting of her in the back and a digital render right there on the front. The extra head sculpt right there on the side. That same painting from the front again, with the Cobra Kai logo down there. And then here on the back, another digital render of the figure. And the figure and all the accessories, extra hands, karate chop, scarf, extra head, and then it says this figure stands 5.7 inches tall, so she's going to be a little under that 6-inch mark, which is great. She's going to scale well with Daniel, her dad. I can't say this is the greatest looking head sculpt, and I think the hair is just way too blonde. She is very much a brunette in the show. She always has been. Her hair color hasn't changed, and I'm not sure why they went with this so much lighter hair sculpt. But again, this could just be the digital render. It looks darker in this picture here, and we'll get her opened up and see what the actual figure looks like. Okay, here we have Samantha opened up, and out of the package you can see everything she comes with. Starting off with her probably her main accessory here, we do have the Pink Ranger masked ninja head sculpt. It has a nice eye painting, and that silver little diamond in the front looks really good. The bandana is on a ball joint, so you can move that around and get some movement there. We have this extra bandana neck piece that is used for that head, particularly whenever you swap them out. She does have the same sort of karate chop effect that Daniel came with, and if you guys missed my Daniel Larusso video, you can catch it like right there. We looked at him last week. She does come with 2 additional hands. She does come with a left fist because she has a right fist on in the package, and then instead of, this is kind of weird, instead of coming with another karate chop hand like she does on her left hand, she comes with an extra right hand. Instead of a karate chop hand, it's more of a cupping hand. So it's more of a, maybe that's more part of the her crane, mantis pose. Maybe this is more of a mantis pose, hand pose. So instead of 2 karate chop hands, she does come with a cupped hand. So that's kind of cool. We'll see how that ends up working out when she is posing. Here we have a closer look at the figure itself, and very happy that the hair is much darker on the figure than it was in the on the package. It's still a little light for me. I think it should be, almost black. Her hair should be almost black, but you can see how it is sculpted to have that braid come around the side, around the back, and then back around and over her shoulder, and that braid does not hinder movement at all. She's able to look up and down and all around, no problem. I would say as far as the likeness goes, this does not look like Samantha that much when you're looking straight on. Kind of from the side and at an angle, like right there, I can really see, to me it looks like Samantha, particularly from that angle, from like that 3/4 view. I do think they got the nose right, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe my eyes are printed a little off, just a hair. I think her forehead's a little too large. I think her hair should come forward a little bit more, closely. Here's the side by side between her and the actress who plays Samantha Larusso on the show. And you guys tell me, what do you think? What do you think of that likeness? Let me know in the comments down below how close or how off do you think this is. To me, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, this is, 10 being a perfect likeness, this is, maybe a 4 or 5. Like I said, from the side, from an angle, it looks pretty good. But straight on, I don't really see it. You can see the really nice mantis symbol right there on their chest. Looks great. Have nice clean paint apps on the gold. Nice clean tampo, the Miyagi-Do tampo on the back. Looks really nice and clean. This diaper area is a little unfortunate in the back, but thankfully she doesn't display that way. You know, I don't have a female ranger, so let's kind of go over like articulation. She can look up that far. She can look down that far. She can, there is an ab crunch. She can look down, but her robes sort of get in the way. You can go all the way out to the side and hit that T-pose, no problem. The butterfly joint, if there is one, it's very minimal. That's about all you're going to get, you know, forward and back. She sort of hits, her arm hits this part of her robe anyway. So there's that, but it does have that nice little cuff around the top of the arm that Daniel had. She has bicep swivel, double jointed pinless elbows, hinge and swivel at the wrist. You can swivel her all the way around at the waist. The legs are on a drop down. They kind of want to drop down all by themselves all the time. I'm constantly kind of like pushing them back up, but they are on a drop down, and they drop down quite far so that you can get some very, you know, forward kicking action, which is necessary. She does have an upper thigh swivel, double jointed pinless knees, so she can go all the way back. The cutouts here on the pants are not quite as cut out as Daniel's were, so the leg looks the same, like this piece looks the same, but the upper thigh part is different and does not allow her to go back any further than that, so she can't kick her own butt. And that's pretty much the same on both sides. She can only go back that far. We do have a hidden boot cut at the top of the boot, which is really nice, and then hinge and swivel and rocker on the foot. So lots of range of motion there. Overall, this is going to be as much fun of a figure to play around with as the Daniel Larusso figure. So let's see how easy it is to like pop this head off. I'll be able to do this on camera. Well, it comes off really easily. And we just remove this piece. Got a little piece of flashing right there. I'm able to like get that off. Yep. And then let's slip this on, and then slip on the other head. And that, oh, I was going to say it pops on really easily, but it sure did not. There we go. Popping the other head on. That's what she looks like. She looks really, really cool with that look. And this being my first female ranger, I'm really happy with the way she looks. And then again, you can pull the bandana out to the side if you want to have it like blowing in the wind. You can pull it off to this side, rotate it over here if you want it blowing that way. She does kind of look like she's looking off to the right, or her left a little bit, but I'm okay with that. Is this the same head sculpt as the previously released Pink Ninja Power Ranger? You guys let me know in the comments down below. Or is any of this different for this release? I'm betting it's the same, but I don't collect Power Rangers, so I don't really know. But yeah, there you have it. Let's pop this head off and put the Samantha head back on just for the rest of the review. And let's get her posed up next to some other characters to see how well she scales. Okay, I went ahead and put her on a little standing base just so that, you know, we're all kind of, you know, trying to be as fair as we can across the board. Here she is next to her dad, Daniel Larusso, White Ranger, which we took a look at last week, his white crane ninja outfit. So she's appropriately smaller than him, which looks really nice. And then the only other Power Ranger I have is the Blue Ranger, and he's taller than Daniel and taller than her as well. And just for a couple of other size comparisons, just because I happen to have a couple of extra Hasbro figures hanging around. Here she is next to a Marvel Legends Spider-Man and Hasbro's Indiana Jones. She's appropriately smaller than those figures as well. So let's get her into some backgrounds, get her posed up with some lighting, and give our final thoughts on this figure. I'm really happy with this line. I think this is a fun line to collect. I like Cobra Kai. It's, you know, it's such a fun, cringy, campy show to watch. I can't get enough of it. And with them announcing Johnny and Miguel coming later this year, I think this is a really cool line to collect. I hope they go further. I hope they give us a yellow Ranger. I think that'd be kind of cool. Maybe Tori. If they give us Tori as the Yellow Ranger, and then maybe Hulk as the Blue Ranger. I think that'd be kind of cool. Give us more members of the show. Who do you think would make a good Blue Ranger? Would that be Hulk, or would that be Robbie? Probably Robbie. We would need another antagonist in the line. I think that'd be really good. But yeah, I think she poses up great. She looks good, and it's cool to have another Power Ranger on the shelf. And this time, my first female Power Ranger. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this video all the way to the end. I super appreciate it. Please leave me a like, a comment, hit a subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon. Any of these things just take a couple of seconds, and they mean the world to me. I try to respond to every comment that I get, so keep the comments coming. I really appreciate it. Check us out over at Instagram.com/Saturday Morning Toy Collector for some more behind the scenes stuff and pictures of action figures that I don't really post here on YouTube. And thank you guys for watching. Remember, this is the Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I'm your host, Mark, and I will see you in the toy aisles.